So welcome to the 2017 Formula Drift press conference here at the SEMA show. Let me start with a quick video recap of this past season. Drift continues to grow the fan base and still stands as second only to NASCAR in our social media presence amongst all American motorsports series. We capped off the season by helping out closing out Irwindale Speedway, as you saw on the last slide, which will close its doors in January. During the week leading up to the season finale, a group of volunteers that was led by Michelle Forsberg, wife of three-time champion Chris Forsberg, Cassidy Tanaka-Fixmer from our office, the ticketing manager, and Jessica Liu, marketing manager of STR Wheels, organized an eBay charity campaign that auctioned off specialty items ranging from an autographed glove to a photo session with our photographer Larry Chen to an all-expense-paid trip to Formula Drift Long Beach 2018 that raised over $20,000 in just 7 days, with proceeds going to various natural disaster relief organizations. So I thought we close off the season, obviously, with the shame that we closed one speedway, but obviously end of one season and on to the next chapter. And I really wanted to just make sure that we highlighted that quick but brief and effective campaign that we did. And I think hopefully we'll see more of that, not more disasters, obviously, but more opportunity for us to give back, because I think the fan base is there. I think the demand for what you, the drivers and sponsors, contribute is there, and it's a great way, again, to give back. But that was this past season, so on to the next. So we've expanded and we're working on growing the Pro 2 Championship. The Pro 2 Championship will continue to be 4 rounds in conjunction with the Pro Championship weekend. We're making plans to expand coverage of the Pro 2 Championship with possible options such as live streaming qualifying day and or integration into the TV shows. To help assist the Pro 2 teams in transitioning to the Pro Championship, the top 3 Pro 2 teams will be provided credits of up to $12,000 to compete in the Pro Championship their following season. Exclusive tire suppliers. So at the beginning of last season, we introduced a spec tire width to bring more parity and reduce costs. In 2018, 2 brands have stepped up to become the exclusive tire suppliers of Pro 2. With participation of these 2 companies will mean greater cost control of pricing of tires, predictability of inventory so that demands of Pro 2 teams can be met, and tire servicing will be provided to Pro 2 teams. Achilles and Nexon have stepped in to do this. We're proud to also announce that for the Pro Championship and for the series altogether, the following major sponsors have confirmed of their continued partnership with Formula Drift. Obviously showing the strength of the series, as well as their belief in the product that the teams and the competitors put forth. We'd also like to announce at this time the renewal of Formula Drift's partnership with ITW Global Brands. The relationship with ITW has become one of the most in-depth and comprehensive in motorsports. And with that, we'd like to announce that we have agreed to a 2-year extension of the with Black Magic as a title sponsor of Formula Drift, as well as the Gunnout brand as an official sponsor. In addition, ITW will also continue its Formula Drift individual event entitlement partnerships with specific retail partners, which in 2018 will include Advance Auto Parts, O'Reilly Auto Parts, AutoZone, and a new partnership with Napa Auto Parts. In the coming months, ITW and Formula Drift hope to announce event entitlements with all 8 events for 2018. Finally, we'd also like to announce today the addition of 2 new official sponsors from the ITW family, Permatex and Fast Orange. We'd like to thank ITW for their belief and commitment to Formula Drift to continue this one-of-a-kind partnership for 2018 and beyond. So what many of you are here for and are waiting for. With the closure of Irwindale, the last few weeks leading up to the SEMA show has been a little bit hectic, to say the least. Scouring tracks from across the country, working schedules so that it can benefit the cost and the logistics of teams and sponsors. And in building out the schedule, we have carefully taken into consideration various stakeholders, specifically the sponsors and teams. So please note there's still a couple of variables as I walk through this schedule. So without further delay, here is our provisional. We'll have a final follow-up for Formula Drift Season 15. Formula Drift Long Beach, Orlando, Atlanta, Wall, New Jersey are obviously consistent in replicating the 2017 schedule. The second half of the season is a little bit in play. We'd like to route teams from New Jersey to Monroe, Washington to Evergreen Speedway. Hopefully there'll be a nice big gap there for the summer break. And working feverishly to finalize the final deals, Montreal and St. Louis are in contention for the August dates. We're evaluating all matters such as potential audience, cost, team and sponsor input, expansion potential. So we hope to have this finalized schedule in the coming weeks. And as I heard from many of you, obviously, again, with the loss of a speedway like Irwindale, which has been a vital and a historic part of drifting as a sport, we are excited to come back to Las Vegas. We're looking at promotional opportunities to expand the series to create a fun and exciting way to end the season. And so with that concludes our 2017 press conference here, and obviously the schedule, I'll leave this on the board. If you have questions, there's many members of the staff here at your disposal, so find John and he will direct you to the necessary people you have questions for. And again, thank you very much. We're excited to kick off season 15 in April of 2018. Thank you.